So, Divebombs. Gotten a lot of requests to do this lesson. Just to let you know right off the bat, there are various ways to do this. You can pick it, you can pitch it, you can tap it, you can flick it, you can slap it. Possibilities are endless, but I will teach you the most conventional way, which is probably the picking a harmonic and dive-bombing it. So I should let you know first, in order to do Divebombs, you're gonna need a whammy bar. More specifically, you're gonna need a Floyd Rose. So pretty much, just if you don't know what a Floyd Rose is just a bridge that's attached to the guitar on this point right here and that point right there. And the strings are pulling the bridge this way, and there are springs in the back of the guitar that pull the bridge the other way, that way, into the guitar. And you'll see that there's a cavity right here that'll allow your bridge to go into the guitar. And that movement is what allows your pitch to go up, which allows harmonics to go up, like so. If you have like a regular whammy bar, such like a Fender, then you can still kind of work with it. You can just make a harmonic sound and dip the bar down. Or start with the bar down, make the harmonic sound, and bring it up to its neutral position. But like if you don't have that Floyd Rose cavity, you're not going to be able to go past, its neutral pitch. So, let's start with the lesson then. Pretty much you're going to need to know how to do a harmonic. If you don't know what a harmonic is, basically what you do is you lightly place your finger over, let's say, the 7th fret. But it's not going to be on the wood part of the neck like you normally play guitar on. It's going to be on the bar in between the 7th and 8th fret. And right now, let's work with the G string. So you're gonna lightly tap it, very, very lightly, subtly, the way you would touch your grandma, and pick and let go. Right? So that movement is going to take a little bit of practice, especially if you've never done this before, and that's okay. So you just touch slightly, you pick, and then you let go. Okay? Once you get that down, that's pretty much the hardest part of a dive bomb, is getting that harmonic to sound full and resonant. And then you just pretty much mess with the whammy bar. You do whatever you want with it. You abuse it. Also, whenever you're doing this, make sure that you're using your thumb and another finger to block the strings that you don't want to, that you're not dive bombing with. So if I'm dive bombing with my G string, but I'm using my ring finger to block the B and E string, and my thumb to block the E, A, and D string. This prevents unnecessary noise from happening whenever you're messing with the whammy bar. If I don't do that, you kind of start hearing the other strings. You start hearing the other strings come to vibrate more and more intensely until they start overcoming the sound of the dive bomb itself, and you don't want that. Use your thumb to block the bottom strings, and then I use my ring finger to block the top strings. You're going to have to experiment with this a bit, but there are different places of the guitar that'll give you harmonics. So we worked with the 7th, the fret between the 7th and 8th fret. You can find them between 9 and 10. You can find them between 5 and 6. 4 and 5. It's up for you to experiment with your guitar and find where you find the best harmonics. Find where you find. Is that correct? I don't know. I'm foreign. Leave me alone. And it's not just on the G string you can find these harmonics. You can find them on any string. What I like to do is I like to grab 2 harmonics at once and dive bomb those, because then it gives you like a gritty, dirty dive bomb. For example, I'll choose the 5th and 6th fret, and I'll tap the G and B string. Those 2 harmonics, same time, block the other strings, dip the bar, and bring it up. It just adds more grittiness to your dive bombs, and I really, really like that. But as I said in the beginning, there's multiple ways to do these. That's just the way I tend to use them. And to be honest, I don't really use them that much anymore. I used to a lot when I first learned them, because they were the coolest sounding thing I could do. And I remember when I was writing songs back when I was like 12 or 13, all of my songs were just dive bomb galore. And if you have a Sustainiac, then the whole world is yours pretty much. You just flick that bad boy on, put it to the super harmonic position, do a dive bomb, and but if you don't have one, it's totally fine. You can still do them. That was with the Sustainiac off, by the way. And if you don't have a Floyd Rose and you don't have a Sustainiac and you just have a hardtail bridge, such as this bad boy right here, don't feel bad. You know, the Floyd Rose, the Sustainiac, all those gimmicks are cool, but they're just tricks. You know, the real impressive stuff and the real fun stuff comes from the melodic playing. And if I'm being completely honest, I play this guitar more than the other ones. I record with it, I write with it, just because I like having that purity, if that makes sense. You know, the Wayne Bar's cool, Sustainiac is cool, but if you just focus on what the guitar really is, which is a melodic instrument, you know, that's more impressive than doing dive bombs all day long. So don't feel bad. Your time will come as long as you keep working towards it. You know, there was an era where all I had was this guitar and I didn't even have a Floyd Rose, and I really wanted one so bad, so bad. And you know, I had to wait, and I finally got one, and it was cool. Overused it for sure, but you know, I'll tell you from experience that once you get it and you've played with it enough, you know, it's kind of that thing that you have in your tool belt, and it's nice to have, but you're not really going to be using it. You know, it's more of the playing. So, I hope this has helped. Let me know in the comments what other lessons you would like to see. I already have a few that I'm still, you know, working to get. I have to plan what I'm going to do and plan when I'm going to do it, how I'm going to teach it. So yeah, just let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. Subscribe, like the video, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys later. I don't know how to end videos, so end.